Hey world, hey world, hey success creators. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? So I called one of my dealerships today. Hey Tiffany. So look, I had somebody I had somebody apply. They wanted a car. So I called one of my dealerships today. I was talking to one of my salespeople because you know I'm in the car business. I work with different salespeople. I don't sell cars, but I work with dealerships, and I advertise for dealerships. So I help people get cars. Hey Lynette, hey Tiffany, I'm calling a dealership, and she say a lot of people, well people are still getting approved, but they really being careful because we getting ready to hit a recession. So the thing is, people are preparing themselves for this recession. They don't know. We don't know if it's coming or what's not. But when people start preparing themselves, we need to start preparing ourselves. Sitting around waiting on a job, knowing that people lose their jobs during those type of times, that's not the best thing that you want to do. Sit around and wait to see what's going to happen. You want to start preparing for it. If it don't hit, you want to have yourself in a position and be prepared for it. Because guess what? All this stuff happen and then they lay off because they have a lot of layoffs during those times. People be losing their jobs and all that type of stuff. So all that stuff happen. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna have to leave in a minute. But all that stuff happen. You got to be prepared. So what are some of the ways? Oh, really, Tiffany? So what are some of the ways that we can prepare ourselves for it? Well, I'm starting to prepare myself anyway. You want to be able to make sure if you have credit cards, get those bad boys paid down. Start with the highest interest ones first. Pay those bad boys down so you can have some stuff to work with when things happen, or if things should happen. You want to have something to work with. So get those credit cards paid down, and oh yeah, you can't be depressed. You got to try to just figure out, like, try to don't be afraid you're gonna lose it. Kind of keep your positive thoughts and hope for the best, and then start trying to create your side streams of income now. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be afraid, because that's the fear is gonna bring the negativity and the doubt and stuff like that, and that'll make it happen more. But keep the faith, but just kind of prepare yourself just in case. Start get you some high side hustles going. Start trying to do something on the side to where if anything should go down, guess what? You'll be in position. You'll be prepared. So paying these credit cards down, that's what I'm doing. I'm paying them down because, like, sometimes when you pay your credit cards down, then they'll give you an increase on your limit. So first you get them paid down, and then you get your increase on your limit. Then your credit score is going to automatically be raised. Then you can get some more, or you can get some other type of loans or anything. You don't know what all you can get once you start straightening out that credit. People don't understand how important it is to have their credit straightened out. So they just go and do all this other stuff and do unnecessary stuff. But the credit is very important. So if you have, even if you ain't running it up, or even if you have run it up, just pay the minimum payment on it every single month, just to keep your good payment history. And then after you get your payment history going, keep that in a positive direction, then guess what? They'll start. It don't even have to be the full amount every single month. Just pay the minimum just to keep you afloat. And then after 6 months of your payment history, guess what? You can raise your limit. You can get your limit raised, double. You know what I mean? Or which depends on what the credit card company is and all of that type of stuff. Start creating these side hustles. Get these side hustles going on the side, so you can start connecting yourself to company who's not going to face the recession. It's companies out there that's recession proof. They already prepped for the recession. So it's companies out there that's already established that you can get connected to, and you can start making money with those companies. You still got to work. It ain't no job. It's almost like you have your own business and you advertising for those companies. But if you learn how to do that and start doing it now, you don't want to wait until something happens and then you can't do it because you got this and that going on, and you can't think about this right now because of that. You don't want to be in that position. So you want to start educating yourself and learning new skill sets now. You see, well, if you can't get a credit card, see, it ain't, all you have to do is, well, if you want to get a secured one, you could get a secured one and start with that one and start rebuilding from that secured one. take about $200 or $300. That's all you need to start a secure credit card and start building from that. But that's the problem. We get in ourselves in a bind and we jack up everything, and then when times hit, we don't have nothing to fall back on. So we trying to get out of that predicament. We trying to get ourselves in better predicaments. So first, creating side hustles so that we can get attached to companies that's not gonna go under when it's in during this time. They're not gonna go under because they already got their stuff together. We start advertising for those companies and we start making money with those companies. That'll be your side hustle money. So anything happen with the job or anything go down, at least you got some cushion. You just want some cushion. You ain't really trying to do this and do that, but you want some cushion just in case. You want to be able to breathe. If something happen, you want 6 to 12 months worth of breathing room. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me live off this for a minute. Let me do this for a minute. Let me be able to do this for a minute. That's what you want to be able to do in times like this. We don't know if it's going to happen or not. But preparing for it, whether it happens or not, is the good thing that you can do. You're going to prepare for it, whether it happens or not. You don't want to be in that position. You don't want to be in a position where you afraid of somebody else being able to control your whole situation. Somebody else saying, we don't need you no more, and then all of a sudden you ain't got nothing no more. No, put yourself in a better position to where you don't have to depend on you using it. You have a job, you have that stream of income. That one, do you just want one stream of income and then they control everything that happens, and if you lose that stream, everything falls off after that? No, you don't want that. So what you want is to put yourself in another position. It takes about 6 months to establish, like a secure credit card. Like you get a secure credit card and then you put like $200 on it, and then every month you kind of buy something with it and pay it off, buy something with it and pay it off. You do that 6 months, they're gonna say you have 6 months worth of good payment history. So then your good payment history starts to count, and then they may raise you up 200, 300, 400, 500. It just depends on which cards you got and how much you put on it in the first place. So when they raise your limit up, you don't never use that. The lenders lend money to people who don't need the money. The lenders don't lend money to people who need the money. So you got to be able to show that you don't really need it to be able to get the money. That's just how it works. I mean, people don't know how this stuff works. This stuff works like, I'm gonna give you, if I know you don't need it, then you better at paying me back. If I know you running your stuff up to, I give you 1,000 and you run it up to 900 every month, I know you need it. Then you might not pay me back. Soon as something get hard, you're not gonna pay back. So I'd rather give it to somebody who I give them 1,000, they only spending 100 a month. Then I give them 1,000, they spending 900 and barely making the. See, that's how the lenders look at it. So we gotta play the game the way they play it. We can't just go in there doing it and then expect to get our increases or expect our credit scores to rise and all this type of stuff. It's time to start getting prepared. We're not saying it's gonna happen, but it's looking like it's gonna happen. So what do you want to do? You want to wait until it happens, or you want to go ahead and get established and start trying to put yourself in a better position before it happens? You want to do it before it happens. You don't want to wait till it happens to start doing stuff. So on my site, content2profits.com, we talk about how to turn your content into profits. This is basically making money online. This is basically connecting with companies and doing stuff like this. It shows you in the free cheat sheet. The only thing that's free is the cheat sheet. Everything after that is going to be some type of investment. But if you can understand from the cheat sheet, you can go out and do it yourself, or you can go ahead and take the Masterclass and register for that and go ahead and get your deeper understanding. But you got to start investing in your education, or you got to start learning. You're going to invest time, or you're going to invest money. You're going to invest a lot of time, or you're going to invest a lot of money. You're going to try to Google and YouTube everything to death until you invested 10 years trying to figure this stuff out, or you going to invest money and save yourself time. One way or another, it's going to be some investments. Now, I invest both. You could get your life together. You can get your, I mean, it ain't nothing hard about it. So we going to do it. So, because everything is just, you just got to start taking little bitty steps at a time, trying to get this stuff in order. Because once you learn how to flow it, money is supposed to flow. Money not supposed to just go to bills. Money not supposed to just go. I mean, you got to pay your bills. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's supposed to flow. If you do everything in a certain way, you'll be able to flow with your money and put it here and put it there and let it work for you. You want to be able to put it here and put it there and do things here and do things there and get you a return and let the stuff start working for you. That's what money's supposed to do. So we have to learn these things at a later age because we didn't learn them at an earlier age, but we can still learn them and we can still apply them and we can still get this stuff together. So what we doing now is we turning our content into profits. Content to profits. The number 2, profits with an S.com. And then you go there, you download the free cheat sheet and look at that type of stuff and see if it resonates with you. See if it's something you can apply and start learning and start doing. And then you just have to grind. You got to grind and you got to hustle. You got to hustle. You should have been already hustling, but now you got to hustle like it ain't no tomorrow. You got to hustle like I'm nervous. What if? You got to hustle like that. You got to put this stuff into practice. People watch videos. People take courses, people do masterclasses, people take webinars, people do all this stuff every day, but they don't take no action. They don't never execute. The most frustrating thing is to see people sign up, rested, spending all this money, doing all this stuff, looking at everything you do, taking all these classes, going through all the motions, but never actually taking the steps to put the business into practice. Never taking the actual steps to create their stuff, to get their marketing agency together, or to create the money that it takes to generate. That's crazy. What are you doing it for if you're not going to take the extra step and go the extra mile and put the work in? You're not going to just sign up for a masterclass and then everything happens. Nothing happens after that until you start working what you learned in the masterclass. Why take the masterclass if you're not going to apply what you learned in the masterclass and start doing some work? Taking some action and doing this type of stuff. So it's time for us to get on the ball. It's time for, oh yeah, I know, yeah, I'm tired of investing time too. Yeah, once you you first start out, like on the internet, if you start out investing time or whatever, you're trying to find what works. When you invest money, somebody's going to tell you what already works. They're not going to, so you save that time because somebody's going to be teaching you step by step. Could you have learned it on YouTube? Yes, you could. Could you have learned it all yourself on YouTube? Yeah, you could have. But what did you learn? How are you going to learn it if you don't know what to search for? They'll say, I could have found it on YouTube. You didn't know what to search for on YouTube. If you had known what to search for, then you would have already done it because you would have already searched for it on YouTube. People say this stuff, but people ain't really, if you knew this type of stuff, then why didn't you do it? Why haven't you done what you knew to do? If you could have just searched it on YouTube. It was that easy to just search it on YouTube. Why haven't you already done it? Why are you not making $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 extra $1,000s a month if you can just search it on YouTube? Because you can't just search it on YouTube because you don't know what to search for. So people be saying stuff, but it's only a certain amount of people that succeed in anything. It's not just online. What people be saying is, oh, most people, 95% of people fail online. 95% of people fail at everything. People quit at everything. It's not just online. Online is just, people lose online just like they lose offline. You can start a barbershop and your barbershop can shut down in 6 months if you don't do what it takes to run your barbershop. Oh, see, oh yeah, we talking about it, DeAndre. We talking about it. We have to get ourselves, I'm calling mine, recession prepping for it. Even if it happen or if it don't, we have to be prepared for it. So if it happens or if it don't, you want to prepare yourself as if it's gonna happen. You don't know what is gonna happen when. Prepare yourself. So recession prep. And so yeah, we getting ourselves in prepared, paying these credit cards down, getting these side streams, side hustles, getting those in order, getting these websites in order. Guess what? Connecting with these companies that's not gonna be phased by this stuff. When you connect with a company that's already not gonna be phased by this stuff, you pretty much okay. They don't have to lay you off. You work online. What can they do? They ain't gonna lay you off. You work online. If you getting paid to produce, as long as you producing, you gonna continue to get paid. So when you do what's being taught and you doing it like it's being taught, you can't lose. It may slow down a little bit in certain areas depending on the area you choose, but area is not going to slow down because you connected with companies that's already prepared for that stuff. That's what you got to learn. The reason why I haven't been like going through certain things is because I'm connected regardless if this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Like I said, the car business, they said certain people getting turned down. 700 credit score just got turned down. 650 credit score just got turned down because they preparing. They be like, oh, we know this car gonna come back if we give this car out to this person. We feel like this car gonna. So hold on, let me read your comment. Gas and food going up, interest rates going up, so you got to make extra money. Yep, that's true. It done disappeared on me. I'm using my phone and I'm out here and I'm not on the laptop like I'm usually on it. I mean, I'm not plugged up in the house, so the comment done disappeared. How can I see it? I can't even see the message. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got to touch it and see it. The session is here. Okay. See the, oh, okay. Well, see there? So look, and getting ourselves prepared and getting these credit cards paid all the way down so where we can get these increases in the limits, and start using that money from the increase and investing in your stuff. Use that money from the increase and invest in your stuff and flip that. But people just not paying attention. People not paying attention. Or they pay attention for a little while, but they don't do nothing. And then when they finally do something, it's almost too late. What are you waiting on? I've been talking about this same stuff for doggone 10 years. I've been talking about the same stuff for 10 years. The same exact stuff, nothing different. I've been doing the car business since 2011. I ain't talked about nothing but starting an online business the whole time since 2000 since I got on the internet. So I've been talking about this same stuff, period. And people looking, and not doing nothing. And then when something hit, everything is going up, everything is getting more expensive, everything is y'all let me know if y'all see something behind me now. That cat be coming out here sneaking up on me and stuff. And I'm right here by these trees, so if I get to doing the windmill, y'all know something done crept up on me. I'm gonna get in the house because I'm starting to get nervous being by these trees. But we got to put ourselves in a better position and getting connected and start making money online. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but it might if you start really applying it and really start doing what it takes and start really focusing and start going in on your area and start really doing what it takes to do it. You see how many videos I'm putting out? Why? What do you think I'm doing this for? What do you think I'm doing this for? Why am I putting out content? Why am I cranking out content way more than what I've been cranking out content? Why am I doing see what I'm saying? This cat be coming out here. I'm thinking he trying to snatch my wig off, but if he do it on live, I'm gonna delete the live. If he snatch my wig off on live, I'm gonna delete the live. But I'm cranking out my content because I'm connected with the companies that pay. If YouTube pays, where you think YouTube is gonna go during the recession? They not going nowhere. Where do you think advertisers are gonna go during the recession? The advertisers ain't going nowhere. Certain ones may go somewhere. You can know exactly what's going on because you have picked a niche that makes sense. People picking niches because of this and that and that and this, and the stuff don't make no sense. So I ain't fussing, but I'm just saying I want people to really get it, grab it. Why wait till it's too late to start finding that? Okay, then, oh, she told me this. Oh, he said that. Now it's too late. Something done went down. Now you struggling and you can't do what you need to do. You scrounging and scrambling and then got sob stories. We can't hear sob stories. Everybody got a sob story. Do this stuff while you're in position to do it. Invest in your education while you're in position to invest in it. Get this knowledge because it takes time to learn this stuff. So get your education while you got time to get your education and start applying this stuff. Get your website put up while you got time to get your website put up. If you know it take time to put it up, why didn't you put it up 2 years ago? Why didn't you put it up last year, 3 months ago? Put your stuff together. So I ain't fussing, but I'm just saying, like, get this stuff because we don't have a lot of time. Everything is going up. You want to get yourself in position and go to profits with an S.com and be able to I'm finna have to roll out. Go to content, the number two profits.com and download your free cheat sheet. And then after you get your cheat, huh? Yeah, I'm working. So get your free cheat sheet and then download it. See if you something you resonate with, and then take the register for the masterclass. The masterclass is already available. It was live. We had it live Saturday, but it's already on demand. It's already the replay is already available. So
Oh shit.
oh so hold on. I couldn't read that. Let me read that again. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Um yeah, so we want to get ourselves in that position. Go ahead and start cranking this content out, turning these content into profits, and connecting with companies that are already established. You ain't got to worry about getting laid off from a company that's partnering with you. You don't have to get laid off from a company that's, unless the whole company go out of business. That's the only way. But if the company, these companies are set up for the long haul because they done already downsized, and some of them didn't never have buildings and have spaces and all that type of stuff. So anything that's done online is going to be a higher return. You're going to always get a higher return when you online if you ain't promoting physical products and stuff like that. You got to learn what to promote and how to promote this stuff. So put yourself in a position to learn something new. If you already know it, start applying it. Learning it and applying it is two different things. So we gotta learn it first, and then we got to apply what we learned. So we want to put ourselves in position to do this stuff, not just learn about it. It's too many blogs every day making 100,000 a month. It's too many YouTube people out here every day making 300,000 a month, 30,000, 10,000, 20,000 a month, a month. So nothing to be worried and concerned about. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. It's too many people out here on social media going viral on Facebook Reels and making money with Facebook Reels. But it's too much to do, and it's too easy to do it when you just do it. All you got to do is crank the content out. If you see I'm producing more content on a daily basis, not every single solitary day because I got other stuff that I do. I got my referrals that I have to do. I got to take care of my clients that need the cars and just getting cars and stuff like that. I still got dealerships that don't go by credit. I got dealerships that don't worry about credit at all. As long as you got $4,000-$5,000 down, you good. And so it's different types of people out there. We can cater to multiple types of people, but you got, if you know what position that you in, you got to start taking some action and work harder to be in a better position. You don't sit up and wait until something happens to decide to get in a better position. You try to get in a better position before something happens. Why would you wait till something happens to decide you want to get in a better position? Don't get comfortable and complacent with whatever position you in. You want to always be striving for a better position. Ain't that what we supposed to do? We supposed to always be striving for a better position. So no need to wait. No need to sit up and wait or do anything. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. This stuff is really happening. This stuff is going down. We want to be in a position of increase, not decrease. We want to be in a position of, if something do happen, now how low do I, if even if one stream got taken away, how many would I have left? Okay, will I have 3 left? Okay, well, I can handle this one. Something happened, I got 3 more to fall back on. Now, the one may have been the biggest one, but guess what? These gonna hold me over till this one come back. Or the credit card's gonna hold me over until this fall back into place. Or you got to know that, just do something. Just get something done and start working on increasing and figuring out what you can do to make things better. Anytime somebody really wants something bad enough, they get resourceful. They try to figure out, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to sit up and wait until everything go down, until everything is lost and everything is under, and then all of a sudden you say, I need to do something. No, you need to do something the minute you hear about this, that, and the other. You need to do something. You should have been doing something, but since you didn't do something, you need to be doing something now, today. I need to learn a skill set. I need to learn how to create. I need to learn how to draw. I need to learn how to do Photoshop. I need to learn how to do Illustrator and make videos. I need to learn a skill set so that when people that do have money need somebody to do a skill set, I can charge them to provide that skill set and do what they need to be done. I'm never gonna not have money because I done taught myself a skill set. Learn a skill set. Then you can charge people whatever you want to charge people because you know what the value is of what you do. And learn how to do whatever it is that you can learn how to do. Stop being intimidated by all of this stuff and figure out what it is you can try to learn and learn it and get good at that. That way you can charge people your own prices. So we got to start preparing ourselves. The credit cards is good for me is because it's to your cushion and your investment money and your other stuff, but it's your cushion mainly. If something go down, you want to have that cushion. If something go down, flip that, turn that, but you got to know what to turn it into. You got to know where to put it. You try to go and get some stocks if you want to and don't know nothing about stocks. You ain't doing nothing but losing because you don't know nothing about that. You need to go and get a solid foundation and get something that turns into something and you know what your ROI is going to be. You don't want to go out there and start trying to invest in stocks. Yeah, my allergies starting to kick in now, so I'm finna have to go. All this stuff blowing and carrying on, my hair blowing all in my face, my allergies starting to try to itch, kick in and stuff. You want to be able to put yourself in a position to where when it hit, it's not going to affect you like that. It may affect you, but it's not going to affect you like that. Everybody's going to be affected, but it ain't going to affect certain people certain ways. You know what I mean? So people might be affected. Yeah, the milk went up. Yeah, this went up. Yeah, that went up. This costs more. But if you make it more, guess what? Everybody is not going to be struggling. Everybody ain't struggling. Everybody ain't broke, but everybody ain't rich. The people who ain't rich, it's time to start adding some streams of income to your repertoire. It's time to start educating yourself. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. It's time to start educating yourself and trying to get something going. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes and everything now. It's time to start preparing ourselves. It's time to start preparing ourselves. And it's nothing to it just but to do it. We got to just get this stuff ready, get ourselves in position, because the companies are already out there that's already got the budgets to pay us. Y'all know the companies. Some of y'all already know the companies. They already prepared to pay. They already got the budgets set aside. They ain't going nowhere. Some come and go, but everybody ain't coming and going. Like I say, I don't work with just one dealership. I work with multiple dealerships. That means that if me and one stop working together, I can still be in the car business. I'm not just dependent on. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Miss Miriam, Health and Creativity. Let's say this one go under. Oh, okay. I done had dealerships that I was working with at first, and they done went bankrupt or whatever happened with them. Then I had to find another one to work with. You always have multiple situations in your one situation. That way, if something go wrong with the other situations, as long as they all are similar, this one work like this one work like this one work like this one work like this. But guess what? Oops, sorry y'all. Guess what? I can always send somebody somewhere to get what they need, and everybody still wins because I'm connected to multiple dealerships, and I'm still in my lane because it's all dealerships. So you got to find what works, but you got to know that it's more than one way to do things, and you can't be afraid of everything. You got to get out there and learn some stuff. You got to get out there and do some stuff. So I don't want to be fussing, but y'all got to take this stuff seriously. You got to take the stuff seriously. So I don't like to do things that I don't have as much control over as possible. I like to do things where I got a little bit more control over. I got control over making a video. I got control over making a reel. I got control over making a TikTok. I got more control over those things. I ain't got no control over where the stock markets go up, down, up, down. The minute you put your money in it, then it going down, and then the minute it's too much for me. So I'm gonna leave on that note. Y'all go to content, the number 2, profitswiths.com. Download the cheat sheet. Jump on that masterclass while it's still the price that it is, and get you some education on your online stuff and having your online business together. And I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great one. I done got bit by every mosquito. I done got bit. I can't come out here no more. But y'all have a great one.